Well, the Sixers, they landed the biggest name in free agency, Paul George.
He's agreed to a 4-year, $212 million maximum contract.
With Paul George and Tyrese Maxey, this is the biggest threat to knock Boston off that throne in the Eastern Conference.
For me, it's untapped potential of what it looks like for me now. I've played with really good point guards and I've played with really good centers, but never the pairing of both on the same group at the same time.
Joel Embiid says he is signing a contract extension with the Philadelphia 76ers. The MVP signed a 3-year, $193 million max extension.
Philly also made other moves on day one of free agency, signing Kelly Oubre Jr., Andre Drummond, Eric Gordon, some shooting as well.
Philadelphia has signed Reggie Jackson.
I think the Caleb Martin signing actually is a big deal and will help them against Boston.
So they are all in right now because right now is the winning window for the Sixers.
Yeah. This definitely elevates the Philadelphia 76ers. There's no escaping that.
Hopefully, this offseason we find a way to get better and, add some pieces. And
the piece might be sitting right on the side. The piece might be sitting right next to
Thank you so much for stopping by NBA Countdown. I appreciate it.
I just see a lot of energy, a lot of fun, fast pace, allowing Tyrese to push and run the team. I just think we could just be dominant. We could be a dominant group.
He's a two-way player, multiple-time All-Star, clutch basket maker, fits right in between our 5-man Joel and our 1-man Tyrese in the middle as a 3. So really great fit.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and especially in that arena. Being on the other side, you feel what that energy and that intensity is like. So to now be in front of them and be on their side, it's going to be surreal. I'm looking forward to that moment. I've always been a fan of Tyrese and Joel from afar. I think we just complement each other so well. Super competitive, want to win against all odds. I have, utmost respect for Coach Nurse. I see how hard his team plays, and I think we are a pretty deep and complete team. Having another closer on the floor, another big shot maker, I know what I'm out there to do. Ultimately put the ball in the basket and try to guard the best player on the other team. I'm looking forward to it. I think pressure is good. I think intensity is good. At the end of the day, it's brotherly love, right? There's no ego with me. Just go win. Let's go win.
The way that the pieces were put onto the puzzle, they're all coming together as we get closer to training camp, and we're working out together, and you can kind of see glimpses of greatness and glimpses of this organization moving as a family and coming together for a bigger goal.
What's the feeling like being back?
feels like home. Philly definitely is one of the best fan bases I've played for, easily. Mission accomplished. I got my cheesesteak. Yeah. That's it right there. I think the pieces that we had figured out, we have a great chance to do something really special. So I'm excited to be back and be a part of something bigger than me.
I just keep saying I'm not sure we could have done much better. We got like the main superstar we wanted. We know we really needed a good backup center, and we got him in Drummond. The next group down had Caleb Martin probably at the top of it in most people's eyes, and we got him too, right? We get Kelly to come back, Kyle to come back. We add Eric Gordon.
Top to bottom, I think we have one of the most talented groups. And I think what I love most about it is we're all in different stages of our careers, but we mesh so well with one another. Ultimately winning it all, I think that should be first and foremost, but also just building chemistry. I think when you look at the window that I'm here and the window Joel just re-signed for his contract, we have multiple years of playing alongside one another.
You know, when you play with, some of the greatest players of all time, everything's serious. We got a goal to accomplish. But at the end of the day, this is a process, learning how to play with each other and more about, what's going to help us accomplish our goals. That's the focus.
One, double. Go! I got help. Ice it. Right again. Stop. Again.
I think the difference for Joel will be is we're going to ask him to be down near the hoop more maybe than he is in the NBA. But his physicality, his ability to score here in the feeding game is going to be really good.
So I know there were nurse boys on the 76 and 78 and I think 79 team. These were all state teams that went to state.
So they came close.
They came close, but only one made it all the way to the state championship and got first place, and that's in 1985. So this is the team Nick was on with Coach Wayne Chanley. Yeah, well, there's a nice senior portrait there. There you go. But just going down to
the musical.
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
He was
said he was a cowboy.
He was a cowboy, a dancing cowboy in the play Oklahoma. With where he's at today, to have an NBA World Championship coach in the little town of Carroll, Iowa, at our little school here at Kemper Catholic High School. What a treat it is for our kids to have that. Being the youngest of 9, he talks about that grit, growing up in a big family, small house. Well-rounded, picked up music later in life, and I think those were important during his formative years that he learned that here in Carroll. And it's a way for him to give back, and he's proud to give that back. He's just one of us when he comes back to Carroll.
Huddle them up, huddle them up. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Good, super good. Thanks for coming. You see how that ball spins with backspin? You can see it with the colors and the line. It all lines up. Those two fingers, these two fingers work as a little guide rail for the ball to roll on. Much better, you're getting there. You know, I always say, even at this camp today, 2 things, man. Learn how to do it, then do it. Try to teach these kids, this is what I was taught when I was your age. Maybe a few tweaks here and there, polished up a little bit. But now you got to go do it. You got to, do the fundamentals right. So again, it really wasn't about making or missing it. It was about doing it right and teaching in the most, the fastest way we can. Wrinkle your wrist. Everybody should be standing right here like this right now. Hands, wrist, cheek, legs, back, legs, shot. Good, 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 good. Look, perfect. Now just hold it, pose it, not too long, just for a little bit, till it goes in, okay? Here we go, next. Now you look like a shooter, okay? Now I want you to push your arm straight up from there, let the ball roll off those 2 fingers, okay? Straight ahead, go. Whoa, 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 that was pretty. That was pretty. Now, you gotta do that all the time. People ask, what's the key? I think about the environment I grew up in. This is a very sports-minded, close-knit community that we study sports. We were all trying to get better, and one of the things I learned here at Kemper Catholic High School was, I used to remember hearing, God wants you to use your abilities to the best of your ability. And that's what we were all just trying to do. Now, instead of pushing with this, I need to push by that. Shoot it up in the air with some power. Extend that arm. I mean, the team was really good. 3 Division I players, which is unheard of from a small school in Iowa, really, at that time. We had the Mr. Basketball. We had a 6'10" center. I mean, we had a lot. We had a great coach. Practices were not that fun, but they were really good for us. Everybody's favorite team's the Sixers? Yeah, okay, we'll say Sixers on 3. Sixers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sixers! Thanks for coming. We'll see you next year.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Well, my mom was big on making sure everybody was involved in music. Her side of the family is very musically inclined. I talked to a couple of my other sports buddies into joining in, and we were all cowboys for the musical. Yeah. I went directly to the head of the band department and made a donation. Again, my mother loved the marching band. Some of my brothers and sisters played in it. And I saw the numbers were dwindling, and I basically just wanted to have a conversation with her about how could we build it back up, starting at lower grades. How do we build it, get instruments to those kids, get them teachers and time to practice and all that kind of stuff. Carroll Country Club is where I grew up playing. Junior golf, everything. Again, all the family golf, mom and dad golf. I actually played in quite a few tournaments as a junior golfer. The club had been struggling and really going downhill, and I ran it by some people that know the golf business and ran it by a few other people, and everybody thought it was a decent opportunity. Put one of my high school teammates in charge, a guy that's a year older than me in high school. He's my golf pro. He went away to Arizona to be a golf pro for a while. Now he's back running this. But I just want to, first of all, thank all the members. This thing was getting ready to turn to farmland about 5 months ago. Only membership can keep it going, so appreciate y'all being here, which is why we're throwing this day here for you. We got a lot of special guests. I think it's like a basketball team. We've come a long ways, and we got a long way to go. We've made a lot of progress, but we still got a lot of things to do. Lots of Kemper nights here, lots of Carroll people, old and new. Man, there it is. That's a great drive. Everybody's 20 yards short.
We came
What's going on here?
Nice.
You guys good? You guys play Iowa State?
Hit the dash one.
Oh!